Hey guitar buddies, let's take a look at Run Run Rudolph. You know you're the mastermind. Run Run Rudolph, Randolph ain't too far behind. Okay, great stuff there. So we open with some classic Chuck Berry licks. So I start by just sliding kind of from an indeterminate place to E and G on 9 and 8 on the G and B strings. So we're forming part of a C chord because we're in the key of C. And then we play a G and a C on 8 and 8. Then F and A on 10 and 10 on the G and B strings. Then we hammer from 8 and 8, E flat and G on G and B strings to the E on 9. Okay. And then finish on a C on 10 on the D string. Play that twice, and then once more. Slightly different rhythm. So we got. Then just playing G and C, and a couple of C's on 10. And then just G and C again on 8. And then classic rock and roll, slight bend on the 6th note and the flat and 3rd. So I play A and E flat. But I'm just bending those slightly. So, and then we're in to the chords, and okay, so we start the first verse on the F chord because we've already had the start of the verse played for the intro. So we're going F, C, and I'm playing that classic Chuck Berry, adding the 6th note. So on F, I'm adding a D on 12 on the D string. For the C, I'm adding an A on the 12th fret of the A string. Then I've got 2 bars of G. Again, and this time I'm adding on 14 on the D string and E. Back to C. And then we've got the full chord sequence. So we've got C, F, C, F, C, G, C, and that repeats. And there's, if you want to do a solo, there's some great Chuck Berry licks in the solo. So he kind of starts with some classic just double stopping. And then there's that kind of classic rockabilly lick. Okay, so I started just by playing G and C on 8 and 8, and also a C on 10. And that's the really cool lick in the solo. I'm playing basically the blues scale with some added notes, but I played it all in double stops. So I'm playing G and C, 8, and 10 and 10, A and D, then B flat and E flat, then back down, Then on the next string, G flat and B flat, F and A, so 11, 11, 10 and 10, then E flat and G, 8 and 8, and then a bend, quick kind of bend on 10 and 10, then C and G, D and A, so 8 and 8, 10 and 10, 8 and 8, and then back down the way we sort of came earlier, G flat, B flat on 11, 11, F and A, 10 and 10, E flat and G, 8 and 8. Classic like rockabilly lick there. He also plays some just that kind of classic Chuck Berry bend, just taking a double stop and bending it on the blues scale, and also like we played earlier, that C and G, 8 and 8, 10 and 10, the hammer to the E, and C, and then just don't play the top notes this time, just start from the F and kind of finish on a G. So it's all that kind of stuff you can throw in and improvise your own solo with those great kind of Chuck Berry style licks. So it's a great one to have a good old jam to around the C blues scale. As I say, putting in those double stops is a great fun way to end. And towards the end of the song, you also hear some little kind of rhythm guitar playing, some rakes. Just play the C, but kind of digging in and raking it. Then F and A on 10 and 10 on the G and B strings. Then G and B flat on 12 and 11. Those kind of licks are also great to throw in. So have a good old Christmas. Thanks for watching, buddies.